Thursday. Hoping that everybody's day went good today. As y'all can see or hear, I am extremely hoarse. So it's been a delay on me getting up my reviews for Queen Sugar due to the fact of my throat has been very inflamed for these last couple of days. So I diagnosed myself. And as y'all can see, I actually just left the vitamin store. But I believe I have strep throat because when I looked in the back of my throat, I have white spots in the back of my throat. So after I Googled, yes, don't judge me, I Google everything. That's one of the signs. However, with my insurance, you know, it's either $100 at the emergency or $50 at the urgent care, and I'm not trying to pay that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not trying to pay that for no strep throat. Like, no, I'm gonna try some organic or regular home remedies. That's the word I'm looking for. So basically, what I got from the place or whatever is some raw honey. It's pure, non-GMO, kosher, and vegetarian. The guy in the store told me that he has it. It was like $6.79. The normal honey that me and Marcus get is about $20, but I'm on a tight budget this week, so I just got this honey that's still, you know, organic. And then I got some jasmine green tea. As y'all can see, I got some of that. And then I just decided to take a chance and get some detox tea by Yogi, however you pronounce it. It's supposed to be a healthy cleansing formula, so I got that. I have some ginger root at home, some turmeric, and some garlic and cayenne pepper. So right now I'm basically on my way to get some lemon juice, or I mean not lemon juice, but some lemons from my local Kroger's. So like I was saying, I'm on my way now to go get lemon, so Marcus can make this stuff and I can just go ahead and drink it. I didn't want to go to urgent care because I didn't want to pay a $50 copay, and then on top of that, I still have to pay a copay for my like medicines and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna try this first, the natural way, and if it doesn't clear up by the next 2 days or so, if it gets extremely to that point where it's unbearable, then I'm gonna go ahead and take myself to urgent care and just have to bite the bullet. But I'm just going to still do the review. I just want to let y'all know I'm still going to sell. Yeah, but that's pretty much. I have another y'all. Excuse me. So Marcus is using a tripod, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. And the lighting, I am in the garage and we only got one light, as y'all can see. He's in there living right now on YouTube and iPad. So he's in there doing his thing with the NBA, or the NBA draft and stuff like that. Whatever, it's pertaining to sports. So he's in there doing that. And I decided to just come out in the garage really quick to give y'all my review on Queen Sugar, because I just finished watching part 2. And so first I wanted to say I had my information incorrect in regards of when I had uploaded, letting y'all know to stay tuned that I was going to do a review. That lighting is bad. I'm going to come over here. So I had my information incorrect. I thought they was going to do one whole, like 2 parts into one on one night, but they did part 1 on Tuesday evening, and then part 3, I mean not part 3, I'm just messing up, y'all. But anyways, part 2 came out on Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is my time zone. So anyways, let me get into this review. So part 1, I'm going to talk about part 1 first. I feel so bad for Micah. I really do. I feel so bad for him. You know, like, for those police officers to pull him over, and y'all already know what has been going on in America, you know, with the police and with black people, and just, you know, y'all know what's been going on. However, I feel so bad for him because when he came out, as y'all can see, he had urinated on himself from being nervous. Just it was just messed up. So I feel bad, and I feel like something was said to him in the jail. I feel like the police officer said something to him either on his way on his way of going to jail, or when he actually got there to the jail cell. So I feel like something was said or happened, or he could very well have just peed on himself. However, I just feel so bad for him because he's not used to that. Y'all know that he comes from a well-kept family, Charlie and Davis, especially his father being an NBA basketball player. He's not used to that. He's not used to being pulled over. He's not used to being talked to any type of way. He's not used to that. He's been sheltered. He's had the good life, so even though he doesn't come off, in my opinion, he doesn't come off that he's a goody two-shoe, or he's better than the next person. I just feel like because he's been sheltered for so long and he's just turned 16, that now he's experiencing a lot of things that he didn't have to experience. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel bad for him, and I feel like him going through this now at 16 is like, wow, like it's so much to take in. With Charlie and this whole Davis, situation, I just feel like I do feel bad for her, as coming from a woman's perspective, because it's like when you've been with somebody for so long and you have built and you have stood by this person's side and watch them grow and help build their career and been their manager, not just his wife, but you've been your manager, managing your spouse, to be with this person 24/7, and y'all supposed to be working together for all that to go down the drain. Like, man, I feel for her. So I feel like she's holding it in to the best of her ability, but it's like, wow. I already told you I knew Aunt Vi and Hollywood was going to get back together. I knew they was going to get back together. It's taking steps, or not steps, but it's taking a little bit of time, but they're going to get back together. My whole thing about Nova in part 1, first let me say this, because I don't want to come off like I'm trying to be judgmental. How can I say this? I respect the fact that she's involved in the community. She's a journalist, and she wants the community, her community, to be a better place. I do not knock her for that. I commend how hold on, close the door. Sorry, y'all. I commend how she stands up for what's right. I commend that. What this side that I'm seeing with these different men, I mean, call it having fun if you want to, but at the end of the day, I just feel like you need to still have a little bit more respect for yourself, because you supposed to be standing up for your community, and you supposed to be leading by example, but then your legs is opening and closing too much for me. I'm gonna be honest. It ain't about the color of person, race that she's with. I just feel like you just need to be a little bit more ladylike. Keep them legs closed, if y'all know what I mean. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Ref Angel, I feel like he's trying to find his way, and his sister won't let him be great. I'm just gonna put it out there. She's still, I mean, that's her baby brother. Now I'm referring to Charlie, because Nova has laid off of him, but she won't let him be great. She wants to keep her hands in the pot, watching his every move. He's not a child. He's made mistakes, baby. He's not a child. So it's like, you gotta let him learn. You gotta let him bump his head. If y'all remember from season 1 how Aunt Vi was holding on to Blue and not wanting him to leave and trying to come in between him and his baby mother and stuff like that. Like, Hollywood had to let her know, like, he's a man. He's made mistakes, but he's a man. Let him go. So I feel like in this episode, or this first episode for the season 2, I feel like Charlie has not came to grips with allowing her brother to, do what he do. I mean, he really loves this farm, and he wants to build it and keep rebuilding off what his father had left. Let this man be great. Episode 2, I'm gonna get on that because it's about 7 minutes already and I gotta edit. Episode 2, I feel like Davis is being a straight up, y'all know what I want to say, but I've been working on trying not to cuss. Davis is being a straight butthole, okay? Asshole, straight up jackass. I don't get how you're in this conference room on this mediation, okay, divorce mediation, y'all, last session, and you want to come and bust out a move. Oh, I want joint custody. I honestly feel like he's doing this like to be revengeful, because he know that Micah really loves his mother. So you're going to bring your son in the middle of you and your soon-to-be ex-wife situation. That's very childish and petty. So I just feel like he's going to give Charlie a hard time with his divorce. I feel like he's really going to try to make her job hard, because he's used to getting what he wants. He's used to Charlie being there on his side and believing everything he said and doing whatever he wants and just supporting him. He's used to that. So he know that Micah is her soft spot, and he's trying to use that. It speaks for itself with Aunt Vi and Hollywood again. The explosion. Apparently, we know Hollywood ain't get caught up in it. He's still alive, as y'all can see. I just really did not like how it was displayed with Davis. I didn't like that. So we shall see in the next episode what's going to go down. I also want to touch on with the fact that Ralph Angel was out with Delilah. I always get the between those two mixed up, but they was out to dinner, and how that waiter addressed Blue. Now, in my opinion, he should not have no Barbie doll. He should be playing with boy toys. Period. Clearly, y'all know, if y'all watch, y'all know that's a Barbie doll with a dress on. Okay? But the waiter should never said nothing to the child. That wasn't his place. So I just that weighed on me a little bit from last season as well, because I just feel like do he know he's playing with a Barbie doll? Or, I mean, like, are y'all just okay with that? Or I don't know. But anywho, this season 2, or episode 2, if you say it's season 2, episode 2 as well as episode 1 was good to me. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I believe that comes on back on June 28th, next Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought about Queen Sugar, if you honestly watched. Let me know. Interact with me, because I like Queen Sugar. I like the show. It's another show that's coming back, and that, my baby, I can't wait. Y'all already know. Power. I can't scream right now, but power. I tried to do it again. My voice is gone. I feel I know I sound horrible, but I don't feel like what y'all hear, if that makes sense. Anyways, Power will be back home. So let's interact. You know what I'm saying? If y'all watch the halves and halves not, whatever. If y'all watch that, y'all want to talk about that, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy interacting with y'all. So leave those comments below. And that's pretty much that. So once again, y'all, it's 11 minutes and some cents. 11 minutes and some seconds. I'm gonna quit being goofy. I'm gonna quit being goofy on here, and I'm gonna let you guys go. But continue to keep me in your prayers. I'm pretty sure I'll be all right by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so hopefully I'll be okay. If not, hey, it is what it is, right? I gotta keep moving. But all right, y'all, be blessed. Peace.